Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Shar. Today we are back with another video talking about favoritism to Chrisean Rock, okay? Her sister is going to talk about what Chrisean needs in the season of her life. And it's unfortunate that Chrisean is going through what she's going through, but some of this stuff she actually walked into by herself, okay? Just before we jump into it, you guys make sure you hit the like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel, all right? Now, she's talking about what people are doing to her and how Chrisean needs to really surrender to her, right? And come to her because she can help her. She's been there and she's done that. And look, it may all be true, but I also think Chrisean is running from her own self at this point also, and she doesn't know where to turn, okay? So let's listen to what she had to say. Let's go.
Especially if she got more clout or she famous, whatever. No, she's the baby. Not only that, when I went to shit, I didn't have no family. It was a nigga that was there for me. You feel me? I don't want the wrong her. You feel me? Look what already happened to her with the wrong nigga. You feel me? Too many wrong niggas. Like, no, I need to help my sister, or she need to let me help her, because nobody else is trying to do it. They doing it. Everybody else is just doing what they want to do. It's not right what they do when they get around her. She need guidance and genuine love. She'll listen. Every chance I get, I feed her. I ain't talking about food. I'm talking about knowledge and wisdom. And I do it with grace and love. And I always tell her my own pain as well, so she can feel comfortable and know it's okay. You feel me? Like, it's okay if you make a mistake or fuck up. So it's like, you feel me? Like, it's okay if you make a mistake or fuck up. So it's like, I try, she will let me, I can really help her. Because I've been through so much. Yeah. Right. Right. And I was going through that. I was getting my ass whipped by Q at some point too, and I said, leave me, tie me up in the woods. It was a $58 million. He took care of my ass. I kept going back to him. He was like my father, everything. I protect him, I provide, he knocking niggas out, play with me, all types of shit. Don't play about me. And giving me hella money. And I already get my own money. He was giving me $10,000, $5,000. Hella money. I was spoiling my family, taking care of my family. But see, the thing with him was, I did something to him, and we was fighting, and he bought me a Benz. So I see he bought me a Benz from a fight. I started fighting him. Like, I ain't fight him, but I would do stuff so he could fight me. So, because he bought me gifts. I know, I'm just saying, that's the only reason we was toxic. Like,
now, if you guys remember a couple of days ago, Lemmy had put out Chrisean begging him for payment after she left the show willingly, okay? You guys remember, she got in a Uber or a ride back to the airport, and she said, F baddies, F Lemmy, F everybody. She deemed the environment to be demonized, okay, and demonic, right? So since then, she said, I didn't need him, but I guess she doubled back on that after admitting she gave Blue her last, okay? She said, it wasn't much, but I gave him what I had. So I guess after she gave him everything she had, she figured I'll reach back out to Lemmy. But what she don't realize is that's what Lemmy is fueling off, okay? And I really wish she did not text him because, of course, he put it to the internet. You had to know that he was waiting for his opportunity to embarrass you. But here's what he had to say. Let's go. What's up with my money? He says, Chrisean, you are in material breach of your contractual obligations. Accordingly, we are under no future obligation to provide any additional compensation or consideration of any kind. He says, I strongly advise you to review the terms of your executed agreement in full, and it is clearly outlines the consequences of such breach and the limitations of your entitlements therein. She says, so you're not giving me no money? I stayed, participated, and shit, SHIT it on me. She says, the least you can do is pay me. All right. He says, Miss Rock, he says, the very least you can do is refrain from sending frivolous or irrelevant messages merely because you have exhausted your financial resources, as previously stated. And then he goes on to talk about the material breach of the contractual agreement. And then it goes on to say, multiple times, stop sending special paragraphs. Or she says, you know the value I bring to baddies. It goes against my walk with God. I genuinely couldn't keep going through what your team did to me. She says, I actually need the money. You're going to make whatever you owe me 20 times back. Can I please, please, please have my money? She says, I need it. You've breached the contracts, whoop-de-doo. He responds back and he says, you truly believe I would entertain a call or FaceTime with you after you publicly disparaged me and the Zeus Network, referring to both as demonic and making egregiously false, ungodly, and defamatory comments about my character. And then he goes on and says that level of disrespect and, is untolerated and there's no accountability. So he has no future endeavors with Chrisean. They are done, okay? It goes on and says, you effed up first, though. You got over. It's just the fact that you have a chance to make SHIT right and you decided not to. Then you plan like you allowed to do that. Mark my words, you are finished. I gave you a chance to make it right. And he goes on and says, Ms. Rock, you are truly need to seek God and rediscover his presence within you. The way you're representing him is deeply misguided. Making threats as though you poses divine authority is not only delusional, but also spiritually dangerous. I'm not sure whether your behavior stems from substance use or deeper mental and emotional struggles, but either way, your words and actions are only worsening your situation. I genuinely pray for your healing, clarity, and peace for you, our family, and your overall well-being. Ciao.
For all the legions. Appreciate you. You too. So, this is a warning, right? For all the legions, for all the vultures, for all the demonic forces that just kind of basically made me book a flight so I can start planning, prospering, and putting out my music and focusing up with the baby. He don't need a father. I got it, my nigga. You hear me? I got it. Dreaming. And then it's like this other force that's like, it's telling me like, this it for you, this it for you. Like, what you mean this it for me? You don't stop here. He don't need a father. He don't need a grandmother. He don't need those people. He don't need all that demonic shit. He don't, bro. As much as y'all keep saying he do, he don't, bro. And people don't want to do nothing. I keep saying, get the child care that he need. He has child care, bitch. I just protect him so much. I don't give y'all everything y'all asking for because it's fuck y'all at the end of the day. For real. Y'all think this shit is kicks and giggles for your likeness. Bitch, fuck y'all. And then he barely got you. He's always with me, though.